No tengo micrófono. There is no microphone here. We will have one later, but not now. So doesn't matter. It's just me opening this event. So welcome to the conference. This is the Small Talks 2015, and this is our 9th conference about small talk here in Argentina. The conference is in Argentina, but is pretty international. That's why I'm trying to speak English. And we have this year, as usual, many people coming from different countries, from the UK, from the US, from France, Chile, Bolivia, Uruguay, of course Argentina, different places. We have a lot of interesting talks, technical talks, like, I don't know, we will see later some of them. And the idea of FAST is Fundación Argentina de Smalltalk. So FAST is a foundation, right? So it's an institution devoted to promote Smalltalk and to help all small talkers around the world. And from the very beginning, 9 years ago, we wanted to be part of the international Smalltalk community. And that's why we invite so many people from other countries. We try to attend to other international conferences. We invite speakers to present their work in English. And we hope that students and teachers and everyone try to make friends with people from other countries. They are very friendly. They know us very well because many of them have been visiting us in many years. So this is pretty small, but the idea of FAST is not just small talk at the professional level, it's also small talk in the primary and secondary school and all the way up until the university and research, and as I said, the professionals. We tried to do that. We didn't start like that. It was part of our own evolution to understand that small talk is good at all levels of education, and we as a foundation, if we really want to expand small talk and encourage teachers or students to pay attention to it, we have to cover all the range, the full range from the primary school and going on from that point. So this year I want to say some few words in memory of Juan Buligovich, who passed away this year. He was a frequent visitor of attendee of our conferences. Is one of those guys that not many of us could know very well, but we enjoyed his company on every time we met, like in these kinds of events, because he was a very special small talker, always willing to learn, to share his knowledge with others, and he had a vast culture of any different topics you can imagine. So, and he was always very happy to talk and discuss with everyone about any different topics. He was a very, very nice and happy person. This photograph doesn't reflect that, but it's just a photograph from the internet. For those who are new to this conference, so I would like to say a little bit more about this vision that FAST has regarding the full range of people we want to reach. So we have this event, which is the Smalltalk conference, like the primary event, the central one. But we also have something that comes a little bit before this. This happened last week. Is the pre-Smalltalks. I don't know if you can read from there, but here we say it says pre-Smalltalks. Pre-Smalltalks is the idea is some of us come to this university in this case, or the university that is hosting the conference some few days before the conference, and we invite students and teachers to come and have an introduction to Smalltalk. Okay? So this year we have people from this university, but also from other universities, and we try to facilitate in some way to not to teach a Smalltalk in 1 hour, but to talk to them about the possibilities and the kind of talk they will be listening in this main conference. The other thing we usually do is what I call inline Smalltalks, meaning that we grab people and go to other universities and some few days before the conference and present talks to them. So, for instance, we have been in the Universidad de La Plata, University of La Plata, University of Quilmes, and here at the University of Buenos Aires. So these 5 days here, 9, 10, 16, 17, 18 of November, are part of this inline Smalltalk, where we go with the people we invited and present talks to students. In Argentina, there are several universities where students can learn Smalltalk and use Smalltalk. And we also have, not this year, but we organized the SqueakFest conference, which is the main objective of this is to reach primary and secondary teachers, right? And to help them to use Smalltalk or Smalltalk derivatives in the classroom, and the people that speak there are the teachers. So we support the conference, but it's their conference actually. And so we will have this next year. This year, because of reasons that are not under our control, we couldn't have the conference. But this is in the objectives of the foundation. So we will resume with this next year. All of this is possible because we have sponsors. The conference all these activities are free. This year we have, these are the platinum sponsors, so these are the companies that put a lot of money for us. We don't actually need a lot, but we need some funding to invite people from other countries, people from Argentina, but who lives in the provinces, bring the students, bring some teachers, and organize all sorts of events. So most of these companies or institutions have been supporting us for years, and some news are joining this year, like JP Morgan. So we have Gemtalk system that not only helps us with the funding, but also they bring people that will present talks, Snoop, Stick, instantiations, ISAG, our friends, PetroVR, Fonsoft, and JP Morgan. And also we have silver and bronze sponsors, Satellogic, Champagnes, Mercap, Infoil, and in the last minute, Psyware joined the team. So thank you very much to all of them. Also, we have received many individual donations. This year, more than 50 people donated some money for the foundation. We have more than 35 technical talks. This is a way also of contributing, of giving. It's not money, but it's a lot of effort. Preparing a talk is really a lot of effort. So we appreciate that very much. We have the Show Us Your Project, people that will stand here for 10 minutes and share their project with us. Also requires some commitment and effort, so we appreciate that a lot. And this year we have a new section where some companies will be talking about what they do to the audience. So this year we are here in Buenos Aires, more precisely in the University of Buenos Aires, and one of the keys to have these free conferences is that all of them are hosted in universities that allow us to use their facilities at no cost. Well, the University of Buenos Aires is a national university; it's very big. So we are in one of the sections of the university, the School of Natural Exact Sciences. By coincidence, this year it's turning 150 years, and more inside of that part of the university, we are in the Department of Computer Sciences. And the director is Esteban Feuerstein, and his executive assistants, Aida, Mariana, have helped us also a lot for organizing this. So many thanks to the university and to the Department of Computer Sciences. We have a small team in FAST because in order to organize this, it's not just to ask for an auditorium and to bring some coffee. Incredible is a lot of work, and I don't know why we work like crazy the whole year. I don't know what we do, but we are very busy all the year organizing this. It's a lot of work. So this is the team, I think the full team of people that help in many different tasks. They have different responsibilities, but all of them work together to make this possible. And there is one special person, everybody knows him, but I wanted to mention especially because he's like part of our team, which is James Foster, that every year, hi James, comes here, and he has been with us since edition number 1, where he was the only people coming from foreign country and speaking proper English. So, thank you, James. This conference, this is a picture of the last time we were here at Buenos Aires, because every year we try to go to the provinces, right? So we have been in many different provinces, and next year we will go to other provinces. Argentina is a very centralized country, so you have to come here from time to time, but it's also a good idea to go and visit other cities in the country. And so this is a picture that for me reflects that this is not just about small talk and technical things and questions and answers about my project, etc., or my company, but it's a way to be part of the international community, like make friends with them, get to know them, establish relationships. Okay? Of course, no matter if we are rowing, if we are doing whatever, we are always talking about small talk, but that's a different story. Well, this year every year we with the money we collect from our sponsors, one of the things we do is we invite people and try to cover their stipends. And this year we have John, Clement, and Damien that were part are part not also of the conference as a special guest, but also have been working with us and will be still working more with the inline Smalltalk conference that we go and deliver in other universities. Thanks to them. Well, some information. We have too many talks this year, like 35 plus they show us your project plus they show us your company. So it's a lot. And so we have like 2 rooms. This is one, and the other one is depends. Today is in the morning laboratory 1, and in the afternoon is laboratory 3. Tomorrow, the second room, the small room, will be laboratory 5, which I think is better than laboratory 3. On Friday, everything happens here. Well, it's not easy to read what is in the left, but this is the usual information that you have to find someone that has the information. So, in case you want to take note, the Wi-Fi is aulas-dc. Restrooms, if I recall correctly, are upstairs, meaning around. The same with coffee break. You have been drinking coffee already. I talked to Andres Balud if you want to show us your project. The lunch is not included. I'm very sorry. We don't have that much money. There are several options for different budgets. And we will have the social event, a dinner. And this is the restaurant. This is the time is tomorrow, 9 o'clock. You have to be there 9 o'clock, not because we have booked the space for us on that time frame. It's not far from here. I think you can walk from here to this Selket restaurant. So, one very important aspect of what the foundation does is these Smalltalks conferences are free. Okay, so we say, wonderful, it's free. I have coffee, some cookies, excellent, good talks. I can practice my English. I can make friends. It's a lot of fun. But so I was thinking, but wait a minute. How is this possible that this is free? Why this is free? Well, a big part of that answers to that question is because of the sponsors. That is more than that, because what happened is that in Argentina we have a very long tradition of science and public and free education. So this is very natural for us to be in institutions that are open, free, public. Okay? So this is a very old picture of this same school many years ago in a different building. And so we have that kind of history. So, and why this guy, Sadowski, what was his name, is probably the person we can identify as the reason why we have a computer science department here in this school. So he's very well known here and was very, very important to us. He actually was a mathematician. The other thing is that we have had many, I'm naming the four that I consider more important, but we have many people teaching Smalltalk at different universities. So Gustavo Rossi, for instance, is the guy who started Smalltalk in Argentina like 25 years ago or something like that. Maximo Prieto, present here, was teaching Smalltalk here for many, many years, like 20 years, probably more. And he was, most of us learned from him. And most of us discovered Smalltalk thanks to his wonderful talks. Doesn't matter if it was a talk in the middle of the week of a conference opening. His talks are always illuminating. Hernan, everybody knows Hernan. Hernan has been teaching Smalltalk at the university, and he's promoting Smalltalk, has been promoting Smalltalk for many years, and has worked with Maximo for many years. And Gabriela, of course, our chief executive in FAST, also has a very important curriculum as a teacher that introduces to the Smalltalk world to many students. So many thanks to all of them. This is part of the fruits of their work. But things has not been always that easy, like free. Researchers, students, professors had to suffer from dictatorships that happened in Argentina, were very aggressive and kill people and all those sort of things. So there has been a lot of resistance. We have gained this possibility to have free conferences and public and free education. This wasn't given like for free. Here is another historic photograph. All the guys with the hands this way are researchers. They were accused of being communist, which was not the case. Most of them had to flee to the US. This happened years ago, many years ago, but happened, and you have to be aware of that. So also in some democratic periods, we have many attempts to privatize these public institutions. So this picture shows the resistance from the students to that kind of attempts. What else? But of course, after all these years and fight and resistance, etc., we now have the university full of students that can learn and later on become teachers or researchers and share that. And it's not only that, we also have people from Argentina know very well this guy, Adrián Paenza. He was a professor here for many years, and he is a big promoter of telling what to the people, to the general public, in the TV and radios, and he writes books and do lots of things to explain why science matters. So we have the researchers, but also we have the people that explain to the rest of Argentinians why science is important. And of course, all of this allows some of the graduates to enjoy their graduation, or probably, I don't know, sort of, okay, I have to stand with this. So that's all. Thanks again to our sponsors. This is very, very important. Extremely important. And okay, enjoy the conference and keep telling your friends to come next year and to continue with all this project. Thank you. No te entendí.